#1 strawweight contender back in a championship setting for the first time in a long time. And when we asked her in the fighter meeting about that first title fight, she didn't even want to talk about it. She believes this version of herself would absolutely steamroll that previous version.
Yeah, and if that's the case, she was already really good fighter. So for her to make that statement tells me that she has seen some real improvement in her preparation and in her second run towards getting to a UFC championship opportunity. She feels ready and says that tonight she finally reaches the mountaintop.
Now, we have seen some fighters get a third shot to win a UFC title, but it is rare. We'll see what she can do with this golden second opportunity here tonight. All right, folks, here we go. The UFC strawweight champion, and some would argue the best pound-for-pound women's mixed martial arts athlete in the world today. All of that being said, the magnitude of this challenge and this challenger is not lost on the incumbent.
No, it's not lost on her. She recognizes what's in front of her. She knows that this is going to be a tough fight. But she assured us that she has not left any stone unturned. She has trained hard. She has been thorough. She has been diligent. She has done everything to ensure that she keeps her belt at the end of the night.
And she's not cocky, right? It's a confidence, there's an underlying humility, and it's a mental fortitude that candidly not a lot of fighters have. She's got it in spades, and we'll see if she can remain the hunted with a successful defense tonight. Tale of the tape for this strawweight championship fight. Now to get us started, the veteran voice of the Octagon, Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC strawweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, John Magnum Whaley. And now, introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC strawweight champion of the world, Julian the Savage Robertson.
All right, Herb Dean, third man in the Octagon for this one.
Ready. Good.
All right, early round action here, and a lot of people in the fight game believe that when all is said and done, Zhang Weili could go down as the greatest strawweight of all time. Her focus tonight, action, pace, pressure. She's not resting on her laurels and everything she's accomplished up to this point in time. She is from the beginning of the end here. Beautiful diving strike lands. Oh, these ground strikes are just brutal. She's trying to pass the guard here. Ooh, gets denied.
She got stopped. She got stopped right in her tracks. Great job by the bottom fighter.
Oh, good ground and pound here. All right, so she's able to work her way back to her feet now. All right, early round action here, and Zhang Weili not wasting any time finding a home for that right hand.
A beautiful right hand. You know, we saw this in the Jessica Andrade fight, her title-winning performance, where she overwhelmed her with that shot that put her out. Zhang Weili is a tremendous athlete, and when she explodes into this punch, she is as good as they come.
A big power shot there from Zhang Weili. We'll see if this is the beginning of the end.
They say speed leads to power, and Zhang Weili is a very fast, powerful fighter.
Fast pace here in the early going.
Big shot to the head.
High-level stuff on the counter there. here. She waited for her opponent to engage, and when her opponent got a little bit off balance, she made her pay on the counter. Nicely done. Teep now.
Oh, nice double leg, yes.
When you get in a bad spot on the ground and you want to reverse it, that's what you need to do.
Masterclass in changing position, unreal to see.
Under 3 minutes now to go in the round. All things considered, pretty good defense off of her back here. She's avoiding a lot of these strikes. And she's back up again, so the takedowns have been there, so have the get-ups. Well, she's so confident in her defense and her ability to block shots, and now you see why.
You see all she learned from her background in boxing that allows her to be so effective defensively.
Oh, now she gets it done with the side kick, though, so we'll see if her opponent can adjust and not be on the wrong end of too many more of those.
Well, she's going to have to if she intends on getting into her desired range. If she continues to take those side kicks, she's going to stay at the space that her opponent wants her at.
Zhang's cut, folks. That knee might have landed there. Under 2 minutes to go in a back-and-forth first round here. Outstanding job by her there to change levels and get this fight to the ground. What do you guys call that, an ankle pick?
I mean, that's an ankle pick, but there's a lot that goes into it. For her to execute it in a fight, amazing. This has got to be the end of the fight. It's over.
Oh, not so fast. She got out.
She did a very good job of attacking the head, staying calm and patient in the face of severe adversity.
She wanted out of that clinch and able to get out. Push kick there to the body.
That is a damaging kick that lands.
Well, when all is said and done, Zhang Weili is going to go down as one of the best women's fighters of all time. And man, has she put on a show for these fight fans here.
I mean, she's a two-time strawweight champion of the world. And in recapturing that belt, she looked like a world beater against Carla Esparza. She is so good at all things mixed martial arts that she proves time and time again that she is the best. And tonight, she looks like the best.
Both fighters throwing heat now. All right, so it's going on. Is that a huge strike right there, DC?
Great shot landed. Now she got to go chase her down. Get another one off the ball. Beautiful leg kick.
So she's holding on to her here, not doing too much, really just looking to recover. Visibly limping here. Round one winding down here.
Beautiful body kick lands. Another takedown lands.
In a very close round, a takedown like that might be the difference.
Heading back to the corner after that round, Zhang's corner looks a little bit concerned, perhaps because of that cut on the lip that was opened up there in that round. Starting to bleed pretty good. Cutman's got his work to do now. All right, so there is the horn, so we will see another round. You thought maybe with that knockdown that could have been the end.
You thought it was over. People don't usually get up from those types of strikes. She took that big punch, continued to plod forward. But if she does not move her head...
Ready to fight? Ready.
All right, round two. Oh, big left hand there. Oh, bone on bone as she hits with the head kick. Man, she is just breaking her down with volume tonight as she lands another combination.
I mean, over and over, she is just landing so many different attacks. It's amazing to watch someone never throw less than 3. She's throwing at least 3 every time she enters.
One of her coaches, the captain, Eric Albanacin, has said Zhang Weili is the most gifted athlete he's ever coached, man or woman. All right, so she gets the single leg takedown, DC. A nice job to enter and then change the angle to get the fight to the mat.
Yes, what a fantastic angle. What a great job of finishing that single leg takedown.
Oh, that one got through. I'm not sure how many more she can take. Zhang's back inside control.
That was a slick transition. Oh, she's in trouble, dude.
Well, not just a high-output fight to this point, but a high-accuracy fight as well. Both fighters have absorbed a lot of damage thus far.
These two women have both fought so valiantly. They have really laid it out on the line tonight, and it's made for a very fun fight.
Constantly a moving target. All right, half guard position for her here, and this is a spot where we've seen her have a lot of wild success in previous fights.
She has a tremendous amount of success from this position because she's so knowledgeable. She keeps the right side underhook, and she just goes to work with that left arm. She's posting and elbowing. She's building her posture and punching. There are just so many different ways for her to score strikes from this position.
Nice slip by her there. She's avoided a lot of these ground and pound offerings. Half guard position for her here, and if you're the bottom fighter, this is truly a case of pick your poison.
Yeah, you gotta pick your poison. And if you're on the bottom, you gotta be trying to find a way to escape that bottom leg. You cannot allow your opponent, you cannot allow her to sit on your leg and just throw big damaging strikes. You got to make sure you're on an elbow, controlling underhook, and get back to your You can never know what you're gonna see with this young lady. Is she gonna finish the fight?
All right, so her ground control is outstanding. Half guard is when she's at her most dangerous.
Yeah, she's at her most dangerous when she has the half guard because she's so brutal with the ground and pound. She likes to go after fighters and really wear on them, force them to make decisions to give their backs so that she can chase her submission, or they're gonna lay on their back and just get beaten up from the top from that beautiful half guard position. Leg kick lands.
Well, we sat down with her on Thursday. She said it's all coming together, and she has put on a striking clinic tonight. Clearly her best performance in the UFC.
The only danger was if her opponent could get it to the ground. She could not, and you saw how well a high-level striker can work whenever she's very comfortable.
All right, so now as the cut continues to get worse, it appears as though it's starting to affect her a little bit.
Yeah, it's starting to affect her. You can see it. She's reaching for it. She's pawing at it. She's trying to understand where the blood is coming from. She has got to stay locked in if she wants to win this fight.
Fighter able to reverse position on the ground and gain a dominant position. Nicely done.
That was nice.
Landing strikes nicely here from top position. All right, half guard position for her here, and this is a spot where we've seen her have a lot of wild success. Herb Dean steps in!
Oh my goodness!
Unbelievable. So how about this result tonight? She told us in the fighter meeting, I gotta get a finish here tonight. She absolutely kept the judges out of it. That is her signature win, and this crowd enjoyed every minute of it.
Signature win, John. She has never looked better. She said she was gonna get a finish. She got the finish. What a tremendous performance by this young lady.
We go to Bruce Buffer for the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean's called a stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 58 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by TKO and still the undisputed UFC strawweight champion of the world,